Do you have your notes from last time?
No. Yes.
No, I thought we were doing exam questions.
No, it's from the first.
No?
In the first class, we said we were going to keep continuing with exam questions.
Yeah. So like, I thought I was doing these questions.
Yeah, we finished.
We did some of these.
Yes.
What I want to know is which ones did we do? I remember we did a divide.
Yeah,
Did a divide. But did we do the first one? You see,
I'll just check.
did we do this one? I don't think we did the first one.
No, we did this one.
We did or didn't?
D.
Yeah?
Yes. Last
Oh yeah, I remember now. So we are did we do the line? We did the line, I remember. Okay, so I think we must be here on this one. I think so. I think we're on this question. Okay. So before we start on that, let's have a look at some examples here.
Sir, what year is that?
Oh, it's I'll have to print this book out for you. You don't have these questions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I'll have them here for you to write down. But before we do that, I just a little bit of examples first. So, tell me what the difference is between this problem and say this one. There's two types of problems. There's a big difference between them. What's the difference, can you see? Like, why am I saying this? Yeah.
Well, for the first one, you can solve it by, I think it's substitution.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for the second one, you can't do that.
You can't actually use substitution for the second one, yeah. I suppose my question is, what makes these different problems?
We can use the x equal.
Yes, that's what he's saying, yeah. Yeah, for both of them, yeah. But there is something different about them. You see, this one here is linear and linear, and this one here, linear and quadratic. Now that means that this probably has just one answer, but this one here could actually have two answers. Now, I think you all have the right idea. What was the name of this method that he was saying? Substitution, yeah, which is what you said. So let's do this one as an example. So do you want to get the x or the y first? Should we get x equals or y equals? It doesn't.
X equals.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? So here, I can say x equals what? 2 minus y. Now what do I do with that? Put it in here, isn't it? Yeah. So now I have, what's first here?
2 minus y.
Good. 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 Now, do you know how to open this?
You square the...
So yeah, so what would you have then?
That would be 4 plus y squared.
4 plus y squared.
Y.
That's a good. There's a middle part here too. It's 2 minus y times 2 minus y plus y squared equals 4. Because it's square. 2 by 2, 4. 2 by y, 2y. Y by 2, 2y. Y by y, y squared. Yeah? Now, we'll bring everything to the left. So, y squared plus y squared? 2 squared. Minus 2y minus 2y? Minus 4y. Yeah, and then 4 minus 4? 0. Or if if you want, you can just write this as 2y squared minus 4y equals 0. Now, what do I do next here?
Carry 2y.
Take out
Yeah.
the 2y. So I'm left with
1. And the y.
y
Minus 2.
minus 2. Yeah, is that okay, Anthony?
Okay, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm taking out the 2y, yeah. So I have two answers here. Y equals or y equals. So what is this one? 0. And this one? 2. Because you make each of these 0. So you have 2
Okay,
y.
if you make the y 0, okay.
Like that, yeah. Now, I still have to get the x though. Well, I can just, yeah?
Shouldn't that be minus 2?
No, if it's y minus 2 equals 0, then it means y is 2 then, yeah. Now, I take these answers and put them back in here. So x is 2 minus y.
0.
So that'd be 2 minus 0. And then this one here, 2 minus y. So 2 minus 2? 0, yeah. So we have 2, 0 and 0, 2 are the answers. Now, is this okay or is it confusing?
Before the feasible on this side.
It's okay. You had the right idea at the start to use the substitution where you put x in. I think what you just need to be careful about a little bit here is I think on this step here, this is probably the safest way to square if you write the brackets down twice and then multiply both of them. Yeah. Now, I'd like you to write this down, and then when you're ready, I'll give you one to try. This is an exam question. Now, you see, this is actually, it's not too bad, right? It's not too bad. And this is, 6 marks is a lot. And this is very similar. It's very similar to the question I had here. Very similar, same way, yeah. So can you just write this down, please? Can you see it okay? And then we'll have a look at an example. Or you already have it? No, you have to write it down. Yeah, can you write it down?
I already.
Do you? Show me. That's right. You don't want to write it down?
I know it's the question.
But it will make me so happy if you write it down. Thank you. You are a kind student. Are you trying to redo it, Anthony?
Yeah.
That's good, that's good. So then I don't need to hatch this up if you're trying to redo it. I'll switch it to the question for you to try then. So this is the question I'd like you to try now. And you could actually finish that later if you wanted to.
Yeah.
See if you can get this one now. 6 marks. Can you see it okay? Yeah.
Please increase that.
It's a little sooner, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. How's that? It's okay? Finished, Dennis? So, did you get two answers? Yeah. I don't have to tell me just yet. Anthony, how are we going? Have you got to the quadratic? Yeah, just kind of. You can show it up there. You want me to check how it's going?
Yeah.
Good. You got x equals 1 plus 2y. Very good. Yeah. Yep, nearly. Just a mistake on the last line, okay? So here, what you should do instead is bring the 21 over to the left.
Okay.
And make it equal to 0.
Okay.
And make it a quadratic equation.
Okay.
Yeah, so just the last line you need to fix. Ah, what happened here? That's not your Coke, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so messy. How did that happen? Just spilled? No. Okay. You have the answers here. So, Anthony, if you don't mind, we'll do it together now. Okay, so tell me what you did first.
First of all, I decided which, when I was going to use x or y, which I was going to make equals to.
Yeah, so you had, it was x minus 2y equals 1.
Yeah.
And then x squared, yeah.
3y squared
Yeah.
equals to 22.
Okay, so you got,
X equals to 1 plus 2y.
and you got that as well, Dennis?
What?
You went for x or you went for y? You went for x, and then you put this in here?
Yeah.
Good, okay. And you went 1 plus 2y, 1 plus 2y minus 3y squared equals 22.
Yeah.
And then you get 1 plus 4y plus,
y.
yeah, plus y squared because you had the minus 3.
Yeah.
So you had 1 plus 4y plus y squared equals 22.
Yeah.
Now, Dennis, what should he do next? Because I think this is where he stopped.
Take out the y.
Oh, no? Take
I
out the
used
word.
it.
No, I took the 1 to the other side.
Took the 1, okay.
Yeah.
Now what's next?
Take out the y.
No.
I used it.
Ah, no, that doesn't work.
But the answer is
Look at 21 to
No, you should have taken the 21 to the left.
I used it. Like 3, 7 is multiplied. Like 21 and.
Oh, I see what, I understand, you found the 2. Yeah. I wouldn't do this in the exam because that only works if the numbers are nice. Because you had 21, so you could just say, 3 and 7. But what if it was 21.6?
Can use the actual formula.
Yeah, you need the formula, yeah. So y squared plus 4y minus 21 equals 0. Alright, what's the factors here? So, 7 and 3.
It's 4y squared.
Oh, here?
Yeah, no, you, just right now you put y squared plus 4y.
Yeah.
Minus 21.
Yeah. That's right, isn't it? That's what you have too.
No, it's 4y squared.
You have 4y squared?
Oh,
It's okay?
okay.
No, you had it right. You have 4y. Yeah. So this is y plus 7, y minus 3. So what's the two values for y? Minus 7 and 3. Now, how can I get the x? I have to put it back in there. So I get x equals, let me see, 1 minus 14. 1 plus 6. 2 times 3. So there are the two answers. Now, can you just finish writing this down and then I'll do another example. Did you get the x's as well?
Yes.
Yep.
in the first equation of x.
Yeah,
The x.
this one here.
Okay.
Is this your first class today?
No, absolutely not. Hopefully the last class.
Hopefully the last one. Alright, can I scroll down?
Yes.
Okay. Did we do division, long division last time? We did, yeah. But did we do the remainder
Yes, sir.
theorem? I know we did remainder, but did we do remainder theorem? I don't think we did. So, let me just explain. Just really quickly, what I would like you to do for me really quickly is divide this, please. And tell me what remainder you get. Yeah, so just quickly. No, not zero. Not zero. It'll be 4. Well, trust me. See what happens. I promise you it will be 4. I'll give you €1,000,000 if it's not 4. Need a bit of help
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
with the long division?
Yeah.
I promised you 4. Now, Anthony, we'll do the long division together, okay? So, what you do first is you say, what do you multiply x by so it can become x cubed? So what would you multiply x by so that when you multiply it, it becomes x cubed?
X squared.
Very good. So you put an x squared first, okay? Then the next step is you multiply. So x squared times x,
X cubed.
and x squared times minus 1,
Okay.
minus x squared. Yeah? Now, the next step you do is you minus. X cubed minus x cubed is gone, 0. X squared minus x squared. Very good, 2x squared. And lastly, you carry these down and you begin again. Okay, so Anthony, what do you multiply x by to make it become 2x squared? 2x, and then you multiply. So you get 2x squared minus 2x. Okay, and then maybe Dennis, you can tell me what I get here when I minus.
0.
Yeah.
And 3x.
3x, and then
And
1. Okay, and then finally, Dennis, what do I put up here?
3x. No,
3, yeah. So I get now 3x minus 3. 3. And then Anthony, maybe you can tell me what I get when I minus this. So that's 0. And then here? Yeah. So that's the remainder. Yeah? Now, Dennis, how did I know the answer so quickly? How did I know it would be 4? I'm not a genius. This is not the reason. Do we know? See, there's a trick. There's something called remainder theorem. It lets you calculate the remainder quickly. Okay? So, suppose I ask you x squared plus x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. What's the remainder? Well, what is it? We got the answer here. It's 4. But is there a quicker way to do it? And the answer is yes, there is a quicker way. This is called the remainder theorem. What you do is you take this thing you want to divide it by and you make it equal to 0. So what do you get for x?
K equal 1.
Yeah. It's like k equals 1. Yeah, what do you get for x? If this is equal to 0, then you can say x is equal to 1. And then you put 1 into this. 1 squared plus 1 plus 1. What's that? Oh, sorry, that's not the same. I wrote down x cubed plus x squared plus 1. Sorry, so let me keep it the same. Yeah, x cubed plus x squared plus 1. Okay, so now I have 1 cubed plus 1 squared plus 1 plus 1. What do I get? 4. That's the remainder. So this is a quick way to get the remainder. It can save you a lot of time. So I'll just give you one to practice. I want the remainder when 2x cubed minus x squared plus 4x plus 1 is divided. Oh, this is my own example. Yeah, plus 4x minus 1 is divided by x minus 2. Say again? I trust you. Let's calculate it. Good, okay, so you put in 2 here. So you have 2 cubed minus 2 squared plus 4 times 2 minus 1. What's that? 16 minus 4 plus 8 minus 1? 24 minus 5, 19. Okay, so the remainder theorem is quite useful. Now, let me give you a harder one. 16 plus 8. Is okay? Okay, good, yeah. Now, let me give you a little harder one. So, when x cubed plus x squared plus k, that's a k, x plus 1 is divided by x plus 1, the remainder is 2. Find k. So in this question, I give you a cubic, but there's something missing in the cubic. This here is missing. We don't know it. Right. Well, I'll give you a second to double check. When I divide by x plus 1, the remainder is 2. That's enough information to find the k. Now, before you tell me, Dennis, Anthony, any ideas on what we could do here to try and find the k? What do we think?
Well, okay.
Yeah.
We could start by the way we do it normally.
Yeah.
Make x equals 0.
Yeah, the x plus 1 equals 0. Yeah, good. Yeah.
That would be minus 1.
Good, good.
So we put in minus 1 in all the x's.
Good.
We solve all the ones that don't have the kx.
Yeah.
Yes, then can I write it down?
You think you have the idea? Yeah, it sounds like you're 90% there. And then the last thing is you make what you got equal to 2. Because it should equal 2. And then that should give you the k. Alright, give it a go there. You think you have this one finished? Don't say the answer. You have an answer? Okay, we'll see if it matches. Dennis, what are you wanting to study next year?
Law and business.
So what grade do you need in maths then?
If applying the news, I need math B.
That's high.
I got math B in the end of semester.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Good, okay. Okay. High B, low B?
What?
Like 68 or 62? High or low?
4.
Oh, middle.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to choose the final question, I read all of the questions. I don't have time to check out the question.
You did all the questions?
Yeah.
Why
All
did
the
you do
questions,
that?
Number one, like just the first questions.
Why did you do that?
I missed the math class and the teacher is saying the rules.
Okay. Oh, Dennis. That's so sad. So sad. How's this one going, Anthony? So far, so good?
Yeah, I think the answer to this is 2.
Oh, you got 2. What did you get, Dennis?
-1.
Ooh. Dennis could be wrong. Let's see, yeah? So, Anthony, what did you say the x was?
-1.
Good, so you have -1 cubed
Yeah.
plus -1 squared plus k times -1 plus 1 should equal
2.
2. Okay. Now this is -1, this is +1. This is minus k, this is +1. This is equal to 2.
Yeah.
-1 plus 1? Gone. 0, yeah. Now I'll take the 1, no sorry, I'll take the k to the right and the 2 to the left. So I have 1 minus 2 equals k. So then k equals -1. Yeah, so you probably just made a small mistake at the end, was it? Yeah. Yeah. Now I will give you a hard one to do in a minute. Can I give you a hard one? So this is a hard one. This next one here. When x squared plus 2x plus 18 is divided by x minus 2k, the remainder is twice as big as when this one is divided by x minus k. So what they're saying is the remainder here is equal to 2 times the remainder here. How do you get the remainder here, Anthony? What do you make x equal to?
You have to make it
X equals what, yeah? Think about what you did here. What did you say x equals here?
equals to 0. You make the equation
Yeah, you make this equal to 0 and you got x equals...
equals -1.
Yeah, so what would you get here?
You would get plus 2k.
Very good. And here?
You would get that's -2 or -1.
This is x minus k.
Yeah, then that would be k.
K. You have to put both of these into both of these. And then say this one is twice as big as this one.
Okay.
This should give you the k. Give it a try. It is a little hard, but try your best and I'll give you the answer then. Can you see it okay here? Yeah.
So the first one is bigger than next.
Well, this is a good question. Yeah, what way around is it? The remainder is twice as large as the remainder of the second one. So, Dennis, I would say remainder 1 equals 2 times remainder 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Should be. Well, I think there might be 2 answers for k, is there? Or is there just one answer for k? Oh no, maybe there's only one. Yeah, is it just one value for k? Or 2 values for k? 2 values for k? Just one value for k? So the k was not quadratic, it was linear. At the end, you just got like a linear, not quadratic for k. And show me what number did you get for k? Don't say it, just show me with your hand. But okay. Seems okay.
But the marks is 4. I think.
It seems like a lot of work for 4. Is that what you mean? There should be more marks?
No, should be some like extra value or bigger than 0, something like this. The answer.
Oh, the answer. Oh, I see. You think there should be more in the answer? Maybe not. Because I think the k could be 0. No. Yes. No. The k could be any number. You think it can't be 0?
No.
Why not?
If k is 0 and like 18 equals 38 is not working.
I know, but maybe okay, this is 18. Say this number here was 9. Then would it work? Instead of 19, let's say it was 9. Could k be 0?
Yes.
It could.
Yes.
So my point is, they could have k 0. It's just not 0 here, but it could be 0. It's possible to be 0. It's just for this question, it's not 0.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's hard, is it? Yeah. Okay. So you said firstly, what's x here?
And the first one?
Yeah, 2k, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I write this down, 2k squared.
Yeah.
Good. Plus 2 times
2k
2k
plus 18.
plus 18, is it? Now, let's just calculate this. This would be 4k squared plus 4k.
Would that be 4k squared?
It would be, yeah, the square goes on both of these.
Yes, it would be 4k.
Squared. The square goes on both these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to call that OR1. Why do you think I'm calling it OR1? The first remainder. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the second one. So what's x here?
X here is k.
Okay, so I have 2k squared, yeah?
Yeah.
Minus 3 times k
Plus 9.
plus 19.
19.
So that's 2k squared minus 3k plus 19. And what will I call this? This is my second remainder. But they tell me the first remainder is twice second remainder. So that's like saying remainder 1 equals what?
Or 2.
Double, yeah. Twice or 2. So if I use this, let's see what I can say. I can say 4k squared plus 4k plus 18 equals twice 2k squared minus 3k plus 19. Now, is that confusing or is that okay, Anthony? Be honest now. Need to check anything?
Okay.
Yeah, and this is the 2 from that, yeah. Is okay?
Yeah.
So I get 4k squared plus 4k plus 18 equals 4k squared minus 6k plus 38. Right, I'll take everything to the left. 4k squared minus 4k squared?
The line is wrong.
What line?
R2.
Oh yeah, doesn't matter, yeah. Okay, 4k minus 6k. So that's 10k if I take this over. 18 minus 38.
That one minus 20.
Minus 20, isn't it? Okay, so I get 10k equals 20, so k equals 2. Now, to be honest, I think this is a lot of work for 4 marks. I almost feel like it should be maybe 5 marks. Because first you have to get the first remainder, then you have to get the second remainder, then you have to put both of them into this, and then you have to still solve. And also you have to use the remainder theorem to get the x here and here. So I actually think it should really be maybe 5 marks. 4 doesn't seem fair. You got this? So do you need to write this down?
Yes.
Yep. Have you done questions like this before? You've done like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have something like this in your exam?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a long time ago. When was your exam? January? No. February. March?
March.
Yeah. 2 months ago.
Yeah, 2 months ago.
You have this? Yeah. So, let me just, come on. Stop. Yeah, there's still more to do. How is your long division? Do you need to practice more, or do you think you could do one?
To do one now.
I was thinking more for, To finish, the last thing to do today, I just want you to practice a division, which is the next question. So I want you to take this and divide it by x minus 4. Now you need to do the long division, because after you do that, you have to factorize. So whatever quadratic you get on the top, you need to factorize, okay? So can you just practice dividing this, and then I'll do that and we'll finish.
So 4 marks is long.
Long division and factorize. Yeah. So maybe like 3 and 1, or 2 and 2.
Minus 9 minus 8 would be minus 17.
Say again?
Minus 9 minus 8
would be it would be minus 1.
minus 1.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at this one. So, Anthony, tell me the first part. What did you have to multiply first?
From how many x can we find the 2x?
Cubed, yeah.
Okay, 2x cubed.
So yeah, what would that be? That would be
2x squared.
Good. So that would give you 2x cubed minus 8x squared. And this is why you were asking about the minus 9. Minus 8 is minus 1.
Yeah.
Okay, now on to you, Dennis. What do I need next here?
Minus x.
Minus x. So I got minus x squared plus 4x. And when I minus? No, not
minus
2.
3x.
Yeah.
Plus
Okay, and Dennis. Sorry, Anthony. What do I need next here?
You need minus 3.
Very good. Minus 3. Minus 3x plus 12, and the remainder is 0. But don't forget, the question asked you to factorize. So this is the first factor here. And the second and third factors come from this quadratic. So it has to be 2x and x and 3 and 1 makes 3. Yeah, that's it. That's the three factors. Okay, guys? Is this okay? Right, so if you wrote that down, you can go then. We're finished then. Yeah. You are finished for the day?
Yeah.
yes.
Are you sure? You finish at 1 o'clock?
Wait. This meant to be an individual tutorial, but
Not for you. Yeah.
we don't know. We haven't been told who's meant to come and everyone else is.
What time is that at?
That's we will go here. We will go.
Okay. Who's your tutor?
Email.
Ah, okay. Can I close no, you need to write this down? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Thank you very much.
I'll upload this now. This is lesson number 3, isn't it?
Yes.